Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Happy anniversary!
I love you. Whatever you're planning to say, make it special with Tawi Suan. Phuket's first jewellery centre is now open and located on Tep Kaset Road opposite Tesco Lotus in Talang at the Garden Phuket Luxury Mall. Enjoy special promotions throughout April to celebrate the grand opening.
Welcome to Phuket News TV. We are still focusing on the training of Kun Tum and Mr. Duncan from Infinity Communications for Laguna Phuket International Marathon. We're going to focus on what are they going to do on the day, coming back after the break.
Now, Sizzler is right in the heart of Patong at Banana Walk. Everything you love about the amazing Sizzler value, but right at the beach. Everyday specials and all, starting at only 199 baht. Sizzler. Now you're talking. Love food, love Sizzler.
Welcome back to Phuket News TV. So Kun Tum, do you think how long you're going to take to finish the marathon?
Wow, it's hard to say. 5-6 hours?
What about you?
Absolutely no idea. I mean, being the first time, if I could do it in 5 hours, I'd be pretty happy. If I could do it in less, I'd be ecstatic. So,
What do you think the winner would take?
I can't remember last year's times, but certainly under 3 hours. Some of the fast guys and girls will be running under 3 hours, I'm sure.
This is 42K, right? Yes. Okay. So, you think what your routine on the day going to be?
It's a 4:30 start in the morning, so
That early?
got to be up very early, so probably up 2 o'clock maybe. Eat a little bit of something, give it time to digest. Lots of stretching before the race.
Okay.
And come 4 o'clock, the start line will get busy, and it'll be pitch black, and then 4:30 we're off.
Okay. I'll give up since the starting time. You could be similar time, or what routine would you?
For marathon, I normally get up about 1 o'clock.
Earlier.
1 o'clock and to do some makeup. No, joking. 1 o'clock, just get my hair straight because take a long time for me to wake up. 1 o'clock up and eat. We will prepare some food, and we plan to go to the start line 1 hour before the start time.
Okay. Wow. So it is really hard thing to do. So what are the danger points in the race that you think?
The danger point? Do you mean like the route, along the route?
Well, do you know any dangers that could happen during the race,
I don't see any. I don't see any. But I think the danger part would be you have to be aware of what you're doing. You don't run too fast. You don't drink too much. You try to just look after yourself and not try to see other people. Oh, that person run fast, you're gonna run after them. So just try to aware what you do.
Yeah. So that probably is the.
Yeah, I mean, the course itself isn't dangerous. There's no problems there. It's really down to the runners. I think for me, once I hit, assuming I get to about 30 kilometres, once I hit that point, the last 12 are going to be rather painful, I imagine. So that'll be my danger point.
Are you going to use any technologies on the day?
Nothing unusual beyond having running watches and this kind of thing, which helps you with the pacing. Probably not so much have the hydration pack, but maybe a water belt and this kind of stuff, but nothing too high tech. No.
What about you?
I don't like to time myself, but it will be good to have a Garmin with you. I don't use the phone during the race, but yeah, just if I can run, just no watch on, that would be great. But I think it's maybe put it on and then see what time it is, and you run for how many hours, so you can see what you're doing.
Okay. We're gonna come back and learn more about what they're gonna do on the day after Hayden's tips on training in hot weather.
Thanks, Alice. Here is tip number 1 for training in the heat. We all know it's hard to train with humidity, so take 10 to 14 days to acclimatize at the location that you're racing before race day. Tip number 2, electrolytes are very, very important. Get them into your body. Most people forget to hydrate before the race. 2 to 4 days before, increase electrolytes going into the body. Tip number 3, use ice. Ice on your head, ice around your throat, hold ice from the drink stations when you're running. Drink as much ice and cool cold water to keep your internal belly cold as long as you can during the race. Good luck.
Thank you, Hayden. That's a great tips. สวัสดีค่ะคุณตุ้ม Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Hayden. That's a great tips. So do you think would it be more difficult if only one of you joined the race?
For me, I raced before, and I actually done on my own. But this time gonna be, I think it will be more special, that we encourage, each other to train and to run. So this will be our first time running in the same race for the longest distance, I would say.
So this is your first time running the marathon. So you think would it be difficult if you have to do it by yourself?
If I was there on the day on my own, yes, maybe. But I mean, I've been to many events with Tum before, and I've supported her. She's been to events where she hasn't run, and I have, and supported me. So it's good to have someone there all the time. We're going to be on the start line together. Whether we're at the finish line together, we'll find out.
Well, what would be your first feeling if you cross that finish line?
Yeah, if I cross the finish line. Just pure happiness. I mean, elation. I do believe I can do it. I'm not too worried about actually doing it. The question really is, what state am I in when I finish? I want to finish feeling reasonable and not bent over in a gutter, feeling really bad. I want to be able to cross the finish line happy and smile and talk to people. So that's my goal.
Okay. What about you?
I would say in the past I crossed finish line for many times now, but I would like to say to people that will do it for the first time that just enjoy the race, and if it's your first time, do it and enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the distance every kilometer, and if you train for it, and you will be able to do it.
Okay. Well, you are going to be on the course for a long time, and I understand, female needs. What do you do for the toilet breaks?
For my experience, I don't do toilet during 42K. If yes, I think along the route you can knock on the door on the people who live around there and ask for, can I use the toilet?
Oh, really?
That's simple, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, it should be easier for you. So, you think it's not going to be any problem?
It's much easier for the guy. I mean, this is part of the reason we wake up at 1 or 2 in the morning, try and get it all out of your system before you start. Because once you're on the race, you just don't want to stop. You just want to get through to the end of it. So, but for a guy, much easier. There's no toilet stops along the way, but if needs be, we'll find a place.
Well, okay. We wish you all the best, for the rest, and I hope you finish the finish line. You will finish already, I think. So wish you all the good luck, and thank you very much for joining us today.